Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, the Scout King. I wanted to holler at y'all for a quick second because you know what? A lot of y'all is putting too much pressure on y'allself. Hear me out. Y'all trying to go quit y'all 9 to 5 because you seen all of these traders do it and you feel like you can do it, which that's fine. You feel like you can do it. Salute. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Try it. If you got the means to do it, try it. But the problem is, some of y'all can't get out y'all own way. You done failed 30,000 times. Like, if you didn't, at what point do you give up? Like, I don't believe in ever giving up, but at what point do you give up? Obviously, there's some things in my life that I gave up on. Because I had to give up on my Christian rap career to pursue FOREX, which I won in. You feel me? Which I won in. But I quit Christian rap.
Me where I get all this power. I tell him it came from on high. This power's addictive, it make you relentless, it make you feel so alive. Not too many say they got it, but I encourage you to go get it, so you can see what the good life is all about. The same life that we live in. This Holy Ghost is real deal, make us Christians so trill. No limit.
I quit trying to go around different churches, different venues, just that whole little hustle, making Christian rap albums. I just stopped pursuing that whole little situation, that whole lifestyle. Like, no. I still live the Christian lifestyle, but Christian rap, I basically let that go. I had a decision to make. I was at a crossroad, and I asked my pastor. I was like, man, I'm facing this situation. Do I want to pursue the Christian rap and be on tour and doing all of this stuff away from my family, or do I want to do FOREX? Because they was right neck and neck. And he was like, man, he thought about it, prayed, came back to me. He was like, man, if I was you, I would do the trading. And then I went back and prayed, and I felt the same way. And I won on it. So I'm not an advocate of quitting per se, but I want you to give everything its fair shot. But at some point, if it ain't working, you gotta pivot. So what I mean by that is, you may not, some of y'all gotta quit trading. Okay, some of y'all, because y'all cannot stop being greedy. Y'all end up getting, putting money in your real accounts. You end up doing that. And then the same discipline or focused or just, the same focus that y'all had in the demo account, you can't translate it to real money, because all of a sudden you want to pick up the pace with your real money. All of a sudden you going after every candlestick. All of a sudden you can't put the phone down. You can't put the trading apps down when your real account is in play. You want these goals to be reached too quick. You know what I mean? So for those people, you might got to quit. But some of y'all just putting too much pressure on yourself, and that's who I'm talking to. Y'all need to exit out quitting my job and being a full-time trader. Some of y'all might need to pray about this and just be like, you know what? Maybe I'll keep my job. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Because see, and I have to raise my hand to that too, because I made it look like it was shameful to have a job as a trader or have a job, period. Maybe I was, I apologize if I made anybody feel like that. That was just the route that I took. That was the route that I had to do. But some of y'all got real careers that y'all thinking about leaving. I didn't have no real career that I really impact people for real. I wasn't a therapist. I wasn't a counselor at a school helping out kids in a real way. I wasn't none of that. I was a factory worker. Yeah, I'm helping out building cars, man. It's a million of us. I ain't changing nothing. And I'm not about to be in there slaving, getting treated like a dog. So that's what it was. But some of y'all got real careers. And if trading didn't come along, you would actually work that career and be okay with it. So how about this? Let me give you something to think about. How about you keep your job? You know how to trade. It's just that you keep putting too much pressure on yourself. And it's making you get out of pocket. It's making you get out of pocket. So how about you keep your full-time job and you wake up maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, set your charts up, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, you wake up maybe once or twice a week, just enough to pay your bills, just enough to pay a couple bills. Because, you know, you're gonna have money in this trading account because you work. Your job is paying the bills, and then tax money come around. Instead of spending the tax money on buying new TVs and new this and new that, you can just go ahead and invest in your trading account, knowing that you're not going to quit your job, and this is just a little extra on the side. You may become a great trader just because it's just extra money. The pressure is not even on you anymore like that. Like it is when you had that desire and that drive to be a full-time trader and quit your 9 to 5. That was the level of pressure that you was putting on yourself, and you were failing at it. Like, this is a real thing. Like, God put this on my heart to tell y'all this because some of y'all is contemplating this. Some of y'all been after this for so long. As soon as the real money on the line, you can't lock in like you did on demo. No matter what I tell you, no matter what anybody tell you, no matter what, it's just something you can't get through it. And maybe this is the stepping stone. You know, maybe you just need to let go and say, man, I'm done. I'ma still trade, but I'm finna be focusing on just little profits and just build that consistency up. That may flip a switch at the end of the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that may flip a switch in you later on to where you might be able to circle back and do this full time. Who knows? But we ain't gonna even think about that. We just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna work my full-time job. It pays the bills. I got a little extra left over. I get taxes at the end of the year. I'm gonna stack my bread up. You're gonna create a whole plan around this. A whole 5-year plan. Like, it ain't no rush. 10-year plan. It ain't no rush. It ain't no rush, because if trading wasn't here, you'd be having to work. So treat trading like it ain't here, in the sense of, flip back to the working mindset. Because now, eventually, your trading capital is going to grow. And you're going to be able to scalp a couple times a week. Because see, in 10 years, you can get that trading account to 20, 30,000. And that's the other part I wanted to tell you. All you need is about 20, 30,000. And y'all can get there if you actually just keep funding this account. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know the strategies. And if you need to just follow trade setups that work, then you can use me to give you the trade setups while you're working your job. You don't even have to think about it anymore. If this is your situation, you don't even got to think about it. Waking up, marking it up. Are you right or are you wrong? You can just get my $25 a month. $25 a month. That's just one hamburger meal. That's one restaurant meal that you take away out the month, and you fund your trading. You invest in your trading setups. So now you don't even got to think about it. You just go to work, wait for the setups to come in, and then just take them. You know what I mean? Just take them when they come, because they win 80% of the time. And it ain't like every trade is life or death at this point anymore, because you got a job. It's like, okay, well, I ain't say I win 100% of the time. I said I win 80%. So there is going to be some 20%. But in 4 years, my 20% losses are never just back to back to back to back, where they just wipe out all the profits we done just made, you know? So it might be, how many times I might lose in a month? Maybe once or twice? Maybe once or twice in a month? Yeah, because we locked in. Like, we know what we're doing. So, but you could use me, you could use whoever. I'm just giving you the idea, okay? But that's the plan for some of y'all. Like, pray about this. Like these are, I'm making videos for real life. I'm not making videos to, I do want to entertain, I do want to motivate, but this is real life. And I want my videos to come off as real life. Real life situations, real life scenarios, real life stuff. I'm trying to lace you up every video. I'm trying to level up your life every video, whether that's money, spiritual, just as a person. So think about that. Comment below. Let me know if that's been on your heart. Let's have a discussion in the comments about this. Let me know what's on your heart. Let me know your thoughts. We can continue this conversation in the comments below. Hey, don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace.